Another comment from the peanut gallery. From Mike Kleinstuber. Um, for someone who quickly rubbishes other people's bullshit, yeah, because it's bullshit. You really do talk a lot of bullshit yourself, though I doubt you think that. Um, well, if you could point out the bullshit I'm talking about, that'd be great. If you could be specific or Pacific, that'd be great. For instance, where does all that triangle bullshit and head and shoulders bullshit come from? Did your mommy teach you that nonsense? Okay, I don't even know what. Without a trade plan, head and shoulders and triangles are worthless. Okay, and obviously Mike doesn't know how to enter the market or exit the market. He manages trades after he gets in. So he gets in, and then he worries about managing it. Right. So he's that kind of trade. He's not worried about a precise entry because he's not into precision. He can't see the stop hunt. Poor Mikey can't see where liquidity's at. Uh, yes, I'm sorry, but head and shoulders is you still need to get in at the exact prices you need to get in at. There's you can put a 10K on in a 1 pip range without repeating the entry price, Mike. So think about that for a little bit. Um, as far as precise entry, for instance, so I've obviously no doubt at all that it may work for you, even in the long run. Okay, so without a um, like I said, without a trade plan, none of this stuff works. Um, but then order flow analysis may work for other people in the long run too. Yes, it all works if you got a trade plan. I don't see anybody with a trade plan out there. I just see analysis and analysis and analysis, and it's all hindsight, and it's all a lot of this is confirmation bullshit you see in the order flow. If you could show me how those numbers matter, well, you don't want to get in here because there's a bunch of buyers there. There's a competition. I should send you the link. It's a stock trader with multiple time frames against the guy with order flow. Guess who won that competition? The order flow guy's worried about other people's orders. How about your order flow, Mikey? Where are your orders? But you're probably a one-trick pony. You probably trade one ticket like a goober. You don't think about spectrum entry. You don't think about um, getting in a zone and placing multiple tickets with multiple targets because that'd be too much work for Mikey. Mikey, he trades anything. Um, so um, read fooled by randomness. Read fooled by randomness to see why. Okay, listen, man. It's just ridiculous. I mean, of course. And, I could throw lines on every 13 pips, 13 and a half pips on the chart, and it would queue up to something. You need a trade plan, Mike. Tell us your trade plan. That's the holy grail, is a trade plan. Multiple trade plans for multiple. I mean, in position size, entry is critical. Exit's critical. You don't make any money unless you enter and exit. You don't manage to trade after. As you said in your critique of order flow analysis, the market is random. So actually triangles and head and shoulders only exist with hindsight. No, they exist real. I could show you that after I get done with this. And cannot be walked forward. No, what's with walk forward shit? Is this like, oh, I'm gonna make sure that pattern works before I trade it? Yeah, like make sure hammers work before I trade them. Without a trade plan, trading a hammer, I can show you how to trade a hammer. Put a buy stop above the hammer, a buy limit below the body, buy limits all the way down. It's really, you know what? If you really think that you can get in at some exact price, or you're just going to get in one ticket, and you're not going to have to find the exact exits for each plan, right? Entry price matters. It really does. I mean, it's no joke. And head and shoulders and all that stuff. I'm speaking to people that look how you can see. Okay, you have to assume a lot of stuff in these markets. Whatever it takes for you to enter the market, whatever excuse you need, really. Um, these are just excuses to enter a trade. Honestly, you can say, "Can you see a top?" Yes. Can you see a bottom? Yes. This is not hindsight. And what I'm doing is foresight. I'm front running the market. So I'm putting orders in before it goes down there. So I'm putting orders in the vacuum for retracements. So that's typically my favorite trade for pending orders. Now, there's 3 ways to get in the market, Mike. At the market, stop entry, or at limits. So these all make a difference, okay? This all makes a difference because if you're getting at stop entry, you're saying, well, I want confirmation. I want to go with the flow. I'll get in when the buyers are coming in. If you're going to get in on limit orders, you're saying, well, I think this is the price that I want to get in at. So you're saying, well, this is the price, right? This is the price to get in at. And you've picked it, and I would pick more than one price. It does matter if it does matter whether you get in. If you buy at the market, you're kind of like saying, I'm afraid of missing out because you'll have to put an order in 3 pips deeper than at the market, and you're going to probably get filled on that. I'd almost guarantee you, anytime you get at the market, there was a better price you could have traded at. You just didn't trade that price. That's just pure fact of nature, if you've ever traded. So, yeah, getting in at the market's probably the dumbest trade. And so here he says, let's see, you may be able to trade them profitably yourself, but then again, that may just be luck. Well, yeah, it's if you're getting in at the market, it kind of is luck, I suppose. So successful trading has nothing to do with picking the right price. Yeah, it does. Right prices. Order flow analysis, trends, triangles, and other nonsense technical analysis. It has to do with how you manage your trades after you've opened them. Okay, now I already know what kind of trader you are. You're a guy that gets into a trade. You're like, okay, get into the market, and let's just try to like not shit our pants, right? Okay, and we'll manage that, and we'll move the stop, and we'll get out, right, if we think they're coming after our stop. If you trade with stops. So, yeah, there's a million ways to make money. But where's your videos, Mike? I went to your page, and it's like, how did you get 153 subscribers when you have 0 content? I don't know. Go figure. Here, let me just do a quick analysis of the market here. Now, here's a trend line, okay? And how do you trade this? Well, you can put a sell limit here where all the liquidity is, where the stops are. You can see the trend line, right? Perfectly lines up on the 5-minute chart. Okay, that's going down. It's in a downtrend. Do trend lines work? Well, apparently they work here. There's no hindsight there. I just traded that. I just also traded this. If you copy this over, it's a channel, which means this is closing prices. Okay, here's the big trick, Mike. This is closing prices, right? So there's momentum here, and you could have bought this, right? You could have bought this stop hunt, and you would have scalped to here, and you would have made 5 pips, 7 pips. Spread's very tight on the euro. Here's the stop hunt here. Here's the structure of top become bottom, right? All these tippy tops become bottoms. Here's a triangle breakout. Yeah, they're all over the place. You don't walk it forward, man. You trade it. Look at this stop hunt here. Look at this 2 pip range here. Look at that puppy. That's the entry. Double bottom. There's the head. There's the shoulder there. Whatever you want to call it, right? So, just saying. That's how it rolls. That's what it looks like. This is how we do it. That's like the song says. So yeah, that's it. That in a nutshell, fooled by randomness, fooled by the 50-yard line, fooled by, listen, tell me something I don't know, Mike. I'm waiting.